The fall of the Eldar was one of the most cataclysmic events in Warhammer 40,000 history, marking the collapse of the Eldar Empire and the birth of the Chaos God Slaanesh. For millions of years, the Eldar were the dominant race in the galaxy, their empire stretching across countless worlds, built on their mastery of technology, psychic power, and near-immortal lifespans. With no external threats to challenge them, they fell into decadence, their civilization descending into hedonism and excess as they pursued ever greater pleasures, abandoning their once great ambitions. As their depravity grew, so did a terrible presence in the warp, feeding on their emotions and desires. Over millennia, this excess reached a breaking point, and in 30,000, Slaanesh was born in an apocalyptic psychic explosion that devoured the souls of nearly every Eldar in the galaxy. The birth of the Chaos God tore reality apart, creating the Eye of Terror, a vast warp rift that still scars the galaxy to this day. The sheer force of this event shattered the Eldar race, leaving only a few scattered survivors. Some Eldar foresaw the fall and escaped beforehand, becoming the Exodites, who fled to distant primitive worlds, and the craft-world Eldar, who took to massive, self-sufficient starships to survive. The Dark Eldar, Drakari, hid within the webway, avoiding soul consumption by indulging in torture and cruelty to sustain themselves. Meanwhile, the ancient Eldar homeworlds became lifeless husks, their empire reduced to ruins, and their gods, except for Cain and a few others, were consumed by Slaanesh. Now the Eldar are a dying race, haunted by their past sins. Every moment of their existence is a desperate struggle to avoid extinction and the inescapable hunger of Slaanesh, who still seeks to consume their souls. Though once rulers of the galaxy, they are now mere remnants, wandering among the ruins of their former glory, forever living in the shadow of their own downfall.